Hey, thank you so much for taking our scorecard. Your results from the scorecard are winging their way to your inbox, your email inbox, right this moment. And then over the next few days, I will be sending you some helpful tips and some fun exercises to do. In the meantime, I just wanted to share some insights that we've got from the scorecard that you've just taken and tell you a little bit about how I help my clients. But first, let me introduce myself. So, my name is Mary Grant. I have been an entrepreneur and an award winning designer and fashion brand owner for the last 30 years. And in the last 3 years, I've been a personal brand and momentum coach for business owners, leaders, and high performers. And I wrote my first book in 2019, and that was the #1 Amazon bestseller. I'm not telling you any of these things to brag, as these are only things that come from honing your craft and from being an action taker who loves a good challenge along the way. I always believe that why you do what you do is much more interesting story. So let me tell you a little bit about that. So for most of my 30 years in business, these guys were my reason why. So as a single mom, raising 3 kids on my own, I worked from home and built my business between school runs. But that's a story for another day. My other big why is my customers, and they're the reason that I created the scorecards that you've just taken. So in my 30 years running my business, I never had any interest in talking about clothes. My #1 reason for designing was to empower women to feel like the best version of themselves every day. And this was far more interesting to me. So over the years, when I was running my business, I had great opportunities to have conversations with my customers on the shop floor. I did not want to talk about clothes. I would rather poke my eyes out than talk about clothes all day. But what I loved and what I would talk about all day, every day, is the challenges that my ladies were facing in life, the hurdles they had to overcome. And I got to see all of the places in life where women get stuck. So there were lots of stories, there was lots of tears, lots of laughter over the years. And I still see the faces of these women as I create my fashion capsules and as I create my coaching programs. So when COVID closed my stores in 2020, I took my business online and I decided not to reopen my stores. But what this did was it gave me a great opportunity to do my coaching diploma so that I could get the tools that I needed to create programs that would help to support my ladies in showing up authentically, showing up feeling like the best version of themselves, keeping in touch with who they are, no matter how busy life is, keeping in touch with their desires, their aspirations while they're raising families, so they can still hold on to a little bit of themselves for themselves and keep moving towards their own dreams and aspirations and goals, even when they're dealing with the demands of busy family life. So working with my coaching clients over the last 3 years, I ended up creating a program called Aligned for Success. So this is a self-coaching society. It has been built on trying and testing lots of different things with my amazing coaching ladies who have followed me around, just doing the things that I asked them to try out. And we ended up just honing this into a program that helps women to show up feeling like the most authentic version of themselves and to keep their balance as they move forward in life. So I'm going to tell you a bit more about that in a minute. But first of all, I just want to share some insights with you from the scorecard that you've just taken. So over 2,500 people have taken this scorecard now, and it has given some amazing insights. So just to give you some insights into some of the things that people have been saying. So one of the questions, are you living life in alignment with your values, dreams and aspirations? So 72% of people said no to that. Is there a gap between where you are and where you want to be? 82% of people who took the scorecard said yes. And do you get stuck in your life or in your head? 93%. That is staggering. And 93% of women get stuck in their head, get stuck in their life. And this is what I was saying about life's challenges and life's hurdles and life's milestones and big birthdays and births and marriages and raising kids and all of the things. So there's so many places in life where we can get stuck. There's so many places where we get stuck. We can stay there for 6 months. We can stay there for a year. We can stay there for 2 years or 5 years and find it really hard to move forward. So what I want to do, and I'm on a mission, is to help women to keep moving forward with their goals, their aspirations, their dreams, while they're still juggling family life and all of the things that we have to deal with as busy women. So the program that I created is Aligned for Success. It's a self-coaching society. I'll tell you a little bit more about that at the end. I'll tell you about how it works. But just to show you, the program is built around 3 pillars of alignment. So I did a lot of juggling with this. So self-awareness, self-expression, and self-care were the 3 pillars that I came up with. So a lot of people are really good in one area or maybe 2 areas of this. But everybody falls down in one area. You might get a balance in all 3 areas, and then a curveball will come along and it might take you down in your self-care, because that's the one that we typically let go first. It's like the self-care is the first thing that goes when the shit hits the fan. So if we have the 3 of these balanced, we can show up as the best version of ourselves every day. So just to show you a little bit, just a higher level view of the 3 pillars. So pillar 1, self-awareness. So we talk about your identity, your purpose, your goals and your aspirations. When we have all that honed in, then we talk about your alignment. And your alignment being, how do you show up as the right version of yourself to move forward with all of the things that you've discovered, all of the things that you've uncovered. And this is something that we want to keep doing. We want to keep doing this and revisiting this regularly, because our goals and our aspirations change. We might achieve a goal and then suddenly we're like, oh, I've achieved that now. I'm feeling a little bit, life is a bit meh. So we want to keep revisiting that. And at different times in life and in different areas of life, that requires a different version of us to show up. So that's where the alignment comes in there. Then pillar 2 is the self-expression. So this pillar, I like to think of this pillar as getting you out the door feeling like the best version of yourself every day, ready to take on the world, whatever your day may throw at you, whatever challenges you have going on in life. If you can get out of your bedroom every morning feeling like the best version of yourself, you're off to a flying start. You're off to having a really good day. So in this pillar, we talk about your mindset toolkit. So this is where we use style archetypes. So everybody, what's the one thing we have to do every morning? We all get dressed. So why not use your clothes as a toolkit to empower yourself and to help you show up as the version of you that you want for whatever is going on in that day. So this is content that you won't get anywhere else. The style archetypes are my intellectual property that I developed when I was writing my book. You won't get those anywhere else. I'm the only one who has those. This program is the only place you'll find those. It's the only place where you should find them. And if you find them somewhere else, I'd like to know about that. So we use the style archetypes to help us show up as the right version of us in the different areas of life. And I'll show you how to use them to tweak so that you can take one mindset to something that's happening in the morning and maybe a different mindset to something that's happening in the afternoon. And these are really powerful tools for helping you to feel like the best version of you. So we talk about your signature style, working your assets, which is all about your body shape and learning to love the bits of you that you might not be in love with at the moment, playing to the bits of you that you're really comfortable with, playing down, the areas that you're not so comfortable with, and curating your closet. So at the end of this pillar, you will have a fully curated closet. It doesn't mean you have to go and spend a fortune on new clothes. Absolutely not. You start with what you've got, figure out what's missing, and then what are the things that will help you to step into the mindset that you want. So that's pillar 2. And then pillar 3 is all about the self-care. So I mentioned that self-care is I like to think of the self-care pillar as the super glue that holds it all together. So a lot of people are really good on their self-awareness. They've done a lot of growth work. They've done a lot of mindset work. A lot of people are really good at showing up. They would be known for being really stylish, for being fashionable, for looking great. So when you get the 2 of those dialed in and working together, the self-care is the glue that holds it all together. So if you've got the first 2 and you don't have the self-care, things can fall apart very quickly. So in this pillar, we talk about things like assessing your needs, creating time. So it doesn't matter where you're at the moment. Don't be waiting until the right time to start doing this work, because now is the right time, and we'll show you how to create time. You'll find time where you didn't know you had it. Then we do mindset work, getting out of a funk, because that's one of the things that keeps all of us stuck. Assessing your rest needs, self-care rituals, detoxing your life, cultivating creativity, filling your bucket. So, what are the most important things to you, and are you filling those buckets regularly so that you're not trying to keep everybody else going, but you're depleted yourself. So this is an area as well where in our program, we're going to be doing monthly challenges. We'll be getting other people in to speak. So I'm constantly assessing what's going on, where are people at, what can we do to add to our program that will help people with that. So it's going to be constantly evolving. So just to show you some of the things that people have been saying about our program. So Jo was one of the first ladies that came along. So Jo has been with us for a while now. But Jo was a real go-getter herself, own business, she had her own business, but she had hit one of those milestone bumps in the road where her kids were leaving home. She was finding herself now as an empty nester, and she was just feeling a little bit stuck. So she wanted to figure out who she wanted to be for this next chapter in her life. And the program just helped her to do that. So she quietly worked through all the content herself. And Jo said that she was questioning everything about herself, both things big and small. And the program helped her to work through this period and to get focused again. So that was really nice. Then Yvonne also had a lot going on in her life. So what Yvonne said to me quietly on the side was that she absolutely loves our community because she feels like it's a safe place where she can come and she can talk about life's challenges. So Yvonne was really happy with what she's achieved over the past year, and she said she wouldn't be in this place now where she feels ready to move forward with her life except for our program. Oh, sorry, I skipped one there. So Tina is a real go-getter. So Tina is at the head of an organisation, but Tina had a load of things on her bucket list that were just sitting there. They were a wish list. So we like to take a wish list and we like to turn it into an action plan. And that's exactly what Tina did. So Tina has so many things now that were on that wish list. She's put them into action. She's put things on autopilot that she never would have got done apart from our 90-day challenges. And then I love that Linda noticed that I'm always quietly watching what's going on so that I can figure out what people want next. So I do that in every area of my business. I've always done it in my designing, and I also do it in my coaching programs. I love that. It's the connection piece that really does it for me. So I didn't want to make this a really long video. I wanted to keep it as short as possible. So if you want to find out more about the program, you can visit alignedscs.com. So SCS is for Self Coaching Society. So you can visit this website. I'll put the link as well. Not sure where this video is going at the time of recording this, so have a look around. It could be at the side or it could be underneath. But this is the website to visit if you want to find out more. You'll be able to see exactly what's in the program there. So originally this was built as a €2,000 program. But I decided that what I want to do is, instead of having it as something that we do together over 12 weeks, what I wanted to do was have it so that people could do it at their own pace. So basically you can go month to month, you can get in there, you can go at it, and you can do it all in 2 weeks if you want to, or you can just take it at your own pace and you can keep coming back and revisiting things and picking things up and leaving them down and all the rest. So it's very much a self-paced program. So go ahead and visit the page, and so if you still have some questions after you've read through the page, and I would say to do read through the page because that tells you everything that's in there. But if there's a question you have that I haven't dealt with on the page, do come and ask me on Instagram. You'll get me at the Mary Grant. So I'd love to see you on the inside and support you in showing up as the best version of you for your dreams, goals, and aspirations. And I leave you with this thought. Don't wait until the time is right, because it's like so many things in life. It's like, when is the right time to have a baby? Well, sometimes if you wait until the right time, it never happens. Or one that I love is like, when is the best time to plant a tree? 10 years ago, but the second best time is to do it today. So no matter how busy your life is, we will find time in the program for you to find the time to move forward with your own personal goals, your own personal dreams. Don't be waiting until your kids are grown up. Don't be waiting for whatever it is you're waiting for. I hear this all day, every day. It's like, I'm just waiting for the right time. And I'm like, stop waiting for the right time. Just get started now. Just get started now. So I would love to see you on the inside. And I love to reward fast action takers. So if you sign up and you come join us within 48 hours of watching this video, I will send you a questionnaire that you can fill out. You can send it back to me, and I will send you my personalised recommendations for you. I'll tell you where to go in the programme, what to concentrate on first, and let's get things started for you. Let's start moving faster towards your goals and aspirations if you're already started, or let's get you started if you haven't. So I hope to see you on the inside, and thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye.